Okay, wait, starting to go live. We're waiting on the. We have a rotating circle, but I don't see if anybody's. Okay. All right, we are live now.
Are we?
Seems like it. Okay. Okay. Can anyone hear us? Can't tell if anyone's actually signed on or not. I don't know either, but welcome to the April Cocktail of the Month for TSL Homestead. And we've been on a bit of a hiatus, but we're back now. And Miss Mercy is in the kitchen, rapidly shaking up some ingredients for a cocktail this evening. And when she's ready, we'll go ahead and debut what that will be, reveal. What's our options for unveil?
Unveil. We can do unveil.
We can do unveil. We don't really have a. No. We're going to be trying some new stuff. We have migrated while we're filling in some of the information here. We're still currently available on tinysustainablelife.com, but we've also now created a new website called tslhomestead.com, and we basically migrated all the content from the old site over. And then we're going to go ahead and start posting these there. We now have an Odyssey site that's odyssee.com, and that's TSL Homestead over there. We still have our YouTube channel. We're just trying to figure out a good place to do the videos, but for now, we'll go ahead and use Facebook. So I think we're getting close.
Yep.
So I've been out, in case you've been following along on TSL Homestead or some of our other posts, we have been working on a greenhouse build. So that's why I might have traces of man glitter, sometimes called sawdust. Our friend Aaron gave me a mug with that. And I enjoy drinking coffee out of that because it's kind of manly. So.
I will be with you just in one
She will be with us in just a moment. So I still can't tell if
running just a little behind.
That's all right. We're always running a little bit behind.
Yes, we are.
But what a comment section. I can't see. Well, it's definitely not a game. We're not streaming a game. So
what's that?
We have one viewer, but I don't know who that is.
That's all right.
So
that would probably earn the Guinness.
It could be our friend Erin. She enjoys these. She's been pushing us to get back live on this, and now that Lent is over, we're able to actually put alcohol back into our cocktails. So that's been
a couple of things left.
Okay. She's now starting to stack up some of the accoutrements that typically go with this particular concoction. We still don't know what it is yet. Okay, I'll let you in on a secret. I know. She told me.
Right.
But it is our anniversary month, which does relate somewhat to this particular choice, as I understand it.
That's true.
And so we, at the end of the month, we'll be married 10 years. Pretty impressive, really, and quite happy about it.
It is pretty impressive, really.
It really kind of is. So, eventually we might get our act together and have more things prepped and ready to go, but I don't know if that's ever actually going to happen or not.
Oh, life happens. Life happens.
Part of the amusement value of the whole process is just watching us try to get ourselves put together. Okay.
All right.
So Miss Mercy now joins us so we can do our unveiling.
Hello. Good to see you out there in Facebook land. We are back. And I'm super excited about this one because, as the Mad Farmer already mentioned, it's going to be our 10th anniversary at the end of the month. Yay! But before we get too far into the process, I've got to read the shirt.
Oh, okay.
It says, I never dreamed I'd end up being the son-in-law of a freaking awesome mother-in-law, but here I am, living the dream.
And If you could just
Mama
take,
Mercy got that for
you
him.
could take. Oh, I guess who sent it to me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
So
just, that's true. So for our honeymoon 10 years ago, we went to Hawaii.
seemed like a good
Yay.
idea at the time.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of
It was a
fun.
lot of fun. We had a great time. And so 10 years on, I thought it would be fun to do a Blue Hawaii cocktail. So that's what we'll be doing tonight and our cocktail of the month. And I do have quite a little bit of stuff over here on the side. But if you've watched any of our previous cocktails, you know that I like to do a little bit of an origin story about the cocktail. And this one's been around since 1957. And it was created, kind of interestingly, attributed to Harry Yee. And he was working at the Hawaiian Village Hotel in Waikiki in there in Honolulu. And he was approached by a representative of a Dutch distiller named Bowles, asking him to create a drink using their liqueur Blue Curacao. It's a Caribbean liqueur using the peel of a Laraha citrus fruit. Say that fast 5 times.
I can't even say it once, but we're not going to try until later. We'll do a bloopers reel where I try to say it. How about that?
And we'll include a link to a fun little video about how to pronounce Blue Curacao and how not to pronounce Blue Curacao. And basically,
do it in Welsh?
No.
Oh, we found one site that pronounces things in all kinds of different accents. It's really quite cute, but apparently not this one.
No, this one's from the island Curacao.
Okay.
Yep. But what I discovered in my research is that Blue Curacao is basically the same thing as Curacao with blue food coloring. So,
which typically is orange, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of a orange, citrusy, orangey flavor, kind of a not quite a bitter. But that is what I discovered about that little bit. And I was a little disappointed about that. I mean, of course, it makes sense that it wouldn't necessarily be blue. There are several variations of this particular drink, including one that is called the Blue Hawaiian, which people really like that. It uses cream to coconut and
probably featured heavily in a movie with Elvis Presley, I'm guessing, right?
No, this one came out before that.
Oh, so, okay. No, I meant the other drink.
Oh, that's possible.
I don't know. We'll have to look that one up.
They did mention something about Elvis Presley.
Well, he did like hula girls.
I don't remember.
You're
distracted.
I can see him shake his hips in some of the movies. Yeah, it happens.
I know. But we're going to use the original.
Cool.
So the Blue Curacao that we are using is this one called Le Bleu Combière. I'm not pronouncing that right, that's probably true. But it's from France. And we do like some French liqueurs around here, like our creme de cassis. That's a good one. Can you see it? There you go. Ooh, let me just cover up it. There. Nice. Matt Farmer for a minute. They've been using the same recipe for their curacao for the last 180 years. So it's been around for a long time. And then, and it was created by a fellow by the same name, Combière, while he was serving time in prison in the French village of...
I had no idea.
Yep. In a French village.
Minarets. Now, I find it interesting that they allowed him to make booze while he was in prison. Or right? Is this like one of those latrine?
I don't mention. They didn't really go into the details of how he created the liqueur while he was serving time.
Fortunately, it's tastier than what I understand a lot of the prison hooch is. I think we haven't had it yet.
Oh, right.
We were going to do a tasting.
Hang on.
This is like my favorite part, where we get to drink things. The history's fun, but drinking things is fun too. Let's see. You going for the Buffett shot glasses?
What's that?
You going for the Buffett shot glasses?
I am actually.
Huh. I think any two will do, really.
Any two is what you're getting then.
Okay. One of them may even have a mythical bird on it. We don't know.
Nope.
No birds. All right.
No birds. One Margaritaville.
Cool.
And one Northern Exposure. For those of you who were around back in the day, what is going on? Northern Exposure. So
Never actually saw a single episode.
The other ingredients, the other liqueur ingredients that are in this are vodka and rum, white rum. So, but we have not had this before, so we're going to try it.
Yeah, I do enjoy vodka and rum, not necessarily always together, but
It looks a little bit like Listerine, I'm not going to lie.
actually, Listerine typically is more greenish.
There's a blue one.
Is there?
I'm sure that somebody out there could
It's been decades.
So that's our blue little shot to give it a try. We're not doing a whole shot because we don't know if we'll like it.
Let's try it.
All right.
Wow, that is sweet.
Oh.
It tastes definitely like oranges. Yeah, I'm not. we cannot recommend these as shooters.
No, we cannot.
No, stick with kamikazes, butterscotch schnapps, and anything, tequila.
Oh my word.
Yeah, not that.
No.
But wow, it's very orangey.
But with a bit, I mean, it's made from the orange peel, so it's orangey,
I can taste
orangey,
that.
but with the bitter part of it, not the fun orange part.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So all right, so we're gonna take that and we're gonna use 3/4 of a shot of that. This recipe is from Imbibe magazine that I found, and so that's where we got that. And so we're gonna go with 3/4 of an ounce of that.
You may recall our jigger set that we purchased. I think we got that on Amazon, right?
We did.
Yeah. It's been quite handy for measuring things.
Wow. 3/4 of a shot of white rum. It's actually going to be 3/4 of a shot of each, the rum, vodka, and the blue curacao.
I do kind of miss the days when we actually used a rain gauge.
The rain gauge
as a shot glass. But
that was fun.
Yeah, make do. It's a Homestead thing.
There you go.
Use what you have.
Yes. All right. So that takes care of that.
Okay.
And then we're going to use 1 ounce of fresh sour mix. And I just made this sour mix. It was super easy. It's a little tangy. But it's got 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. You melt the sugar, bring it to room temperature, and then you add 1 cup of lemons.
You mean you bring it to boil and cool it to room temperature?
What? Yeah.
What I said?
Yep.
Okay.
That. I didn't actually bring mine to boil because I just needed it to melt the sugar. And then you add 1 cup of fresh lemon juice and 1/2 cup of fresh lime juice. It's a little tart. So
and we bought a lot of limes and lemons for that. And
for
I'll
the squeezing.
probably take a picture of the pile if it's still there and show you
It
later.
probably is. I think that this is my 1 ounce. Yes.
Yep.
So 1 ounce of that. And then 3 ounces of fresh squeezed pineapple, which that may be a thing in Hawaii.
We got comments now.
Wow.
I was looking in the wrong place.
Oh,
Hi,
yay.
everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Rum and vodka and blue curacao, 3 ounces of pineapple, and 1 ounce of sour mix. So we've done that. And now I'm just adding the last bit, which is the 3 ounces of pineapple. And then we're going to give it a good shake.
I don't think our friend Erin is on here, and maybe she didn't.
Oh, well, no worries.
Oh, look, Jen is on.
All right, so that is us. Hey, Max. Hi, Heather. Hi, Carol. Hi, Mom. Hi, Diane. Hi, everybody.
Yep.
All right, so that is going to be 3/4 of an ounce of white rum, 3/4 of an ounce of vodka, 3/4 of an ounce of the blue curacao, 3 ounces of fresh pineapple juice, which we're actually using just pineapple. They're organic from Knutson's. I don't actually know the worst with pronunciations, but because we're not really in a place to find fresh pineapple juice easily.
It turns out that Kansas is about as far away from an actual pineapple location as you can get on the planet.
Yes. And then we're going to put that all together and we're going to shake it up in our shaker. And then we're going to strain it out into an iced cup waiting. They do call for a hurricane glass, but I don't have hurricane glasses, so I'm using these other glasses that are delightful.
Kansans do not need to know how to pronounce French words. That is probably true.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
I told them we already got one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All
Apparently
right.
the dog has to go out. I'll be right back.
All right. All right. And that is what it looks like. He's got me on the little screen now, so I'm trying to make the best of it. But that's kind of what it looks like. You can see that it's kind of got that bluish look to it, like that. And then it is going to have one of our ever so lovely, you can do a pineapple chunk or a pineapple half as well,
Do you
but
need a spoon?
we are going to use our lovely Luxardo cherries that we love so much.
Would you like a spoon?
No, because I've got a toothpick.
Oh, swell. Yeah, Luxardo cherries, they are definitely a luxury item.
They are, and they're so good.
They are they've appreciated, but they're worth it, guaranteed. I don't even like cherries, and I love these.
All right.
So now it looks
So
like Listerine. Says my see, I told you Listerine.
oh, the color is really fun, and that actually was kind of part of the sell of it when they were putting together the idea when Harry Yee was creating it. That was kind of the big thing. That you would hold it up so that you could sort of see that it was sort of the color of the ocean. So that was one of the things with the blue curacao that they did.
Is there videos of him with the ocean?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
So that is the blue Hawaii. And I'm a little excited to try it because on its own, I'm not going to lie, that blue curacao is not that delicious.
All right.
It is fun, Carol. We have a really great time.
So through the magic of preparation.
Ta-da! There's a second one. Yay!
All right.
All right. So here's to our start for our 10th anniversary celebration of these lovely years that we've been married, and our memory of our trip to Hawaii, which was a lot of fun.
Well, we discovered lilikoi butter, and so if that's a thing that you can get a hold of, do, because it's great on everything. Pancakes, ice cream.
Yes. Yeah. If you can get your hands
probably
on
not keto, but man, it's good.
Lilikoi butter. It's super delicious. Really good on pancakes.
Yeah, and I think we have my cousin Megan to
we
thank
do.
for that.
Yes, so, we do.
All right. Well,
all right. Here we go. Thank you, Carol.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Oh, that's actually quite tasty.
Yeah, the pineapple really comes through.
The pineapple does.
Like makes everything else okay.
Yep, it salvages the blue curacao.
Well, it offsets it. I don't think salvage is. It's not that bad.
No, it's not. I wouldn't want to drink a lot of it.
It would be a problem if you're in college and that's the only thing you had in your dorm. But yeah, these are really quite tasty.
It is, and I was actually, when I was reading the recipe, I thought that the Thank you, Kelsey. So what I think though is I was concerned with the vodka and the love you too, Carol. It's been so long. I was a little concerned about the rum and the vodka mixing together because sometimes I just don't ever think of those things as what goes together. But I think that the sour mix and the pineapple juice really hold it all together and make a really nice drink.
Well, and the citrus that's in there too really offsets. I mean, everything actually goes well.
It does.
It's quite light.
Yeah. I would say about the sweet and sour mix, if you have the time and the interest in making your own, it didn't take me very long, and it's going to be better than what you can get at the store. And we're always big fans of that. So I would say that this is probably a hit.
Yeah.
I will probably make it again. Heavens to Murgatroyd. We have a huge bottle of blue liqueur.
Or we'll find other things to make out of that.
We might find some other things to make with it. We probably will.
Hey, why don't we get our audience to go ahead and find us some things we can use for it?
So this actually is one of the first remake, the new one that we've done since our hiatus, and we're coming back with it. And we've been asking folks for some things that they'd like to see us make. And so as we go forward, I think we're going to be taking some viewer requests. We've got one for a Moscow Mule. We've got one for a
Vulcan Mind Probe is one that my brother would like us to do.
Yeah, the Vulcan Mind Probe. And somebody else suggested a Pisco Sour. So we're getting a little catalog together of possible drinks for us to try on our new journey as we go forward. We're super hoping to do this. Our goal, Carol's asking. Our super hopeful goal, given us, because we're us, is that we'll be doing this on the third Sundays of the month at 7. So that's what we're going to shoot for. So I'll try to be sure to be announcing it. And with that, if you have any questions, please feel free to type them in. But I think that we are going to say good evening and thanks so much for watching.
Again, check us out at tslhomestead.com.
tslhomestead.com. You can see what the Mad Farmer's been up to.
Or tinysustainablelife.com. Eventually, they'll move over there as well.
Yeah.
Or our Odyssey channel or any place else. Just
any
tslhomestead.com. And thank everybody for watching. We really appreciate it.
And so with that, we would say
Pan-Galactic Gurgle Blaster. A woman after my own heart, Aaron. That's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, a Ramos Fizz. Oh, we'll have to check that one out.
Ooh.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay.
This is fun. Well, with that, we're going to say happy cocktailing and thanks so much for watching.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Have a great evening. Cool.